When the patient advocates get involved, nobody has more skin in the game than they do because it's their lives or it's their loved ones' lives.
It's extremely important. Congress is a very reactive body. Congress does not typically come up with ideas of its own and then enact them. It comes from constituents. It comes from individuals such as kidney cancer patients to say, here's a new approach, here's what you should be doing in order to increase funding for this specific disease. So the accomplishments that KidneyCAN has had so far never would have happened without a patient voice coming to Congress, meeting with their members of Congress and urging them to fund this research.
I think some of us that haven't been touched by this just assume that there's money out there that's going towards this, and there's a lot of different, cancer associations that are really fighting, if you will, for the same funding. So it's acutely important to bring awareness to, particularly to kidney cancer, because it has been underfunded for such a long time.
It really started with personal advocacy, saying, I got to dig in, I've got to find out. Just advocating for myself, which led to my advocating for research and my advocating for dollars that we need through the political system. And that is how I got involved with KidneyCAN. And it's the ultimate personal empowerment because you can really feel like you're making a difference, not just for yourself, but for others and for the future.
For folks that have done this the first time, they're very nervous. They're very intimidated by the idea of meeting with a member of Congress or even a staff person. I often remind them that they're human beings on the other side of that video screen, and they probably know somebody with cancer or some type of chronic condition. So you appeal to them on that human level first. And I found that once folks get that first meeting out of the way, they get very energized and they're like, what's the next one? I want to keep going. I want to keep doing this. And then they come back next year and do it. And it really is an energizing and empowering exercise to go through once you get through that initial level of intimidation. And you shouldn't be intimidated. These people work for you.
Research funding really took a boost in 2017, and we've seen a lot of results from that in the respective treatments that have emerged. So I'm thrilled that I have options, and I'm thrilled for other patients who also have options of different medications, and we've really come a long ways.
No matter what stage you're in, you can really make a difference. You can. A phone call is not too taxing, not too physical. We do Zoom calls with Congress. What I would say to everybody is reach out, get involved.
I went through some very big depression, anxiety periods when I felt like kind of hopeless. I have a totally different view now because I can see the progress that's being made. I can see the dollars increasing for research. I can think of myself and others kind of personally kicking the can down the road as more and more things become available to us, that we're living more with a chronic illness. And, I have a very bright feeling for the future.
I encourage all my patients to get involved, to understand that there's a power that it can have and that directly transforms the science and potentially the treatments. I think is a very powerful combination.
It's a grassroots army. The stronger we grow, the more we work together, the bigger our team gets, the louder our voice is when we ask for new treatments.